Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
The 2025 Jerez GP delivered a huge shock that shook the MotoGP world. Marc Marquez, a rider known for his dominance at this circuit, was forced to recognize the incredible speed of Yamaha, who have struggled to get back to winning ways over the past few seasons. However, at Jerez, Yamaha proved that they still have the ability to compete with the other top teams. Marquez, who finished in 4th place, seemed genuinely surprised by Yamaha's performance, particularly by the speed shown by their bike. I don't know exactly what happened with Yamaha, but what I saw here was very surprising. They are so fast. I've seen them compete many times, but this time there was something different, and they appeared much more competitive, said Marquez after the race. In the previous few seasons, Yamaha had difficulty finding their best performance. Several factors, ranging from bike setting problems to instability on some tracks, have left them behind other teams that are superior in terms of speed and traction. However, the results of the Jerez 2025 race clearly showed that they have now found solutions to these problems. One figure who really stole the show was Fabio Quartararo, who has been Yamaha's main hope. Quartararo, who has shown solid performance in the previous few races, was finally able to maximize the potential of the Yamaha bike at the Jerez circuit. Throughout the race, Quartararo showed incredible speed and consistency, which allowed him to compete with other top riders, including Marquez. In this race, Quartararo led several laps and even challenged riders from other teams, such as Ducati and KTM, which were previously considered the teams with the most powerful bikes in MotoGP. Many observers were astonished at Yamaha's ability to compete at this level, given previous seasons where they seemed to struggle to keep up with their rivals. Marquez, who has been the king of Jerez for years, looked very anxious in the face of pressure from Yamaha. Although he managed to finish in 4th place, Marquez could not hide his surprise. I think they really did something big. In some parts of the race, I felt Yamaha was very strong. I had to try very hard to maintain my position, added Marquez. He also added that he felt more pressure from Yamaha compared to the other teams, which shows how much they have improved. Many are beginning to question how Yamaha can be competitive again after a few seasons of adversity. Some of the factors that may be at play are the significant improvements to their engine and chassis, as well as the strategy adjustments made by the Yamaha team to achieve a better balance between speed and stability. Yamaha's engineers seem to have found a more optimized setup, which gives the bike better grip and faster acceleration in tight corners. One major change that seems to have been instrumental is the upgrade to Yamaha's electronic system, which is now more sophisticated and responsive. The Yamaha bike's power and traction management systems now work more efficiently, allowing riders to optimize speed without sacrificing stability. This was also evident at Jerez, where Yamaha managed to overcome the challenges of a circuit known for its highly technical and twisty characteristics. It wasn't just Quartararo who showed rapid progress. Other Yamaha riders, such as Franco Morbidelli, also performed better than before. Morbidelli, who had struggled to find a rhythm in previous seasons, is now showing a more solid performance and is often in the points zone, signaling that the Yamaha team has more potential to tap into. We have worked a lot to improve all aspects of our bike, and I think the results are starting to show. This is a big step for the team, and we will continue to work hard to maintain this performance, Morbidelli said after the race. However, despite Yamaha's outstanding performance, Marquez remains the main threat. The Spaniard, although surprised by Yamaha's speed, still has a winning mentality that is not easily shaken. Marquez, who has won the MotoGP world title several times, will not let another team win without a fierce fight. Of course, I won't let them get away with it. This is the start of a very tight season, and I'm sure the competition will get fiercer with every race, Marquez said with confidence. The 2025 Jerez GP marks the beginning of a new competitive era in MotoGP, with Yamaha back on track and ready to challenge the dominance of the other big teams. For MotoGP fans, this is of course very exciting news. The rivalry between the big teams like Yamaha, Honda, Ducati and KTM is about to heat up, and with Marquez always a threat on the track, we can be sure that this season will be filled with exciting action and drama. For Yamaha, the Jerez GP is proof that they still have great potential to compete at the highest level. If they are able to maintain or even improve their performance in the upcoming races, then the 2025 season could be a turning point for Yamaha to return to their former glory. However, this intensified competition will also provide new challenges and, of course, will make every race more interesting to watch. With Marquez going for the win and Yamaha now ready to compete, the 2025 MotoGP season looks set to be one of the most thrilling in the history of world motorcycle racing. The Jerez circuit, which is full of history, once again witnessed the tenacity of a MotoGP living legend. Marc Marquez, a Lenovo Ducati racer, proved that the spirit of never giving up is not just a slogan, but something he proved on the track. The 2025 Jerez MotoGP race did not seem to go according to plan for Marquez. A fairly good start turned into a nightmare when in the early laps he crashed. The Ducati Desmacedicide GP25 motorbike he was riding skidded after passing a fast corner, causing him to be dragged into the gravel. Many thought that Marquez's race was over there. However, Marquez is no ordinary racer. He immediately got up, pumped up his adrenaline, restarted his motorbike engine, and joined the track from the very back. Without giving in to the pain or minor damage to the motorbike, Marquez began a tough mission, turning things around. With his sharp focus and typical courage, Marquez began to carry out a chase. Lap after lap, he showed extraordinary toughness. Overtaking after overtaking he did, some of them very daring, overtaking opponents in narrow areas that only a few riders dared to try. Amid the pressure, Marquez remained calm. The Lenovo Ducati team in the paddock looked tense and amazed at the performance of their mainstay rider. The spectators in the stands gave a standing ovation every time he managed to overtake. When he finally crossed the finish line in 12th position, it was not just about numbers or points. It was about the message that a true champion is not judged when he is on top, but when he is able to rise from adversity. In a short interview after the race, Marquez expressed his gratitude. "Today was about fighting against myself. After the crash, I only thought one thing: keep fighting. My team deserved the result, and I didn't want to give up so easily," said Marquez with a tired smile. Marquez's achievement in Jerez is real proof that experience, passion, and strong will can work miracles in difficult situations. With this important addition, Marquez keeps his chances of winning the world title alive, and more than that, reaffirms his status as one of the true warriors in MotoGP history. MotoGP Jerez 2025 has recorded another heroic story, and Marc Marquez is the main character. On the other side, start of the race, a burning hope. All eyes were on Marc Marquez as the starting lights went out. Racing on home turf, with the support of thousands of fans filling the stands, Marquez looked full of enthusiasm. His start was quite good, placing him in the leading group in the fight for position. However, on the Jerez track that demands high precision and extraordinary courage, everything can change in an instant. On the third lap, when trying to push harder to maintain his position, Marquez lost the front tire grip when taking turn 5. In an instant, the Desmacedicide GP25 motorbike he was riding skidded off the track. The sound of disappointed sighs was heard from the stands. The Ducati team in the garage held their breath. The camera focused on Marquez, who fell into the gravel. Many thought that the day was over for him. Moment of resurrection, never giving up. However, Marquez is not the type of rider who gives up. Quickly, he got up from the gravel, quickly checked the condition of his motorbike, and tried to start the engine. In a few dramatic seconds that felt like an eternity, the Desmacedicide finally came to life. Without hesitation, Marquez returned to the track, far behind, in 24th place. The bike appeared to have suffered some minor damage to the fairing, but nothing could stop his determination. At that moment, I only had one thought: I had to continue the race, no matter how difficult it was, Marquez said after the race. Lap after lap, a relentless struggle. Throughout the race, Marquez showed incredible consistency and toughness. He began to prey on the riders in front of him one by one. Lap 7.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that, face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you